As a landlord and also as a letting agent, I've become increasingly concerned with the current legislation by the Scottish Government that we are not allowed to evict tenants. So I've put certain things in place personally for my own properties that if the tenant defaults for any reason, I'm still going to get paid. For me, my properties are there as an investment, and they also provide a monthly income for me. And so I want to make sure that that income is secure, that it's stable, and that I'm not going to get any nasty surprises. So what I've done is I've started taking out rent guarantees for my properties. Now, when a new tenant moves into property, I take out the rent guarantee. I realize that I can't take out rent guarantees for tenants that are already in properties, as far as I know. But where tenants move out of properties and they come vacant and I relet them, I've decided to take out rent guarantees. So to give you an example, I have a property where the rent is £1,200 a month, and from there, if the tenant defaulted, for me to lose £1,200 a month is quite a heavy knock. So I've decided for that particular property to take out a rent guarantee. Now, there's not major risk that we've put the tenant through credit and reference checks. It seems like a good tenant, but people's circumstances change. People get divorced, people die, people lose their jobs for whatever reason. If a tenant can't pay the rent, then at least I've got the rent guaranteed through an insurance company that will protect me. And so as a company, our offices are now starting to offer these rent guarantees to landlords. It costs, in my opinion, a fairly minimal amount in comparison to the cover that they give. What the cover is, and it varies from company to company and property to property, but generally speaking, you'll get up to a year or maybe even a year and a half's worth of rent if the tenant defaults, and that's how long it takes to get the tenant out the property. So as much as there is an eviction ban at the moment, we can still give tenants notice, as you would have heard in some of my previous videos. But if the tenant refused to move out of the property, we would just hand it over to the insurance company and let the insurance company deal with it, because the rent guarantee not only does it guarantee the rent, but it covers the legal costs of getting the tenant out of the property. Now, if it took longer than 15 months to get the tenant out of the property, then you would only be covered for 15 months. But generally speaking, it shouldn't take that long to get a tenant out of a property, maybe a year, maybe 8 months, 9 months, 10 months. But I still think that rent guarantees are a good idea, especially for the upper end of the market where rents are quite high. If a tenant defaults, it's quite a heavy knock. So in my opinion, I think rent guarantees are a good idea, and it's something that I'm going to be implementing for my landlords. Or for myself, and we're offering it to our landlords. If you're a landlord and you'd like a rent guarantee on your property, or if you're dealing with a difficult tenant, please get hold of me. My name is Ashley. I'm from Pure Property Management. We're also trying to build our channel, so please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our channels.